So Diddy's sons and them is they making their own documentary. It's called something else called No. That's not what happened. What really happened was Variety says Diddy, Sean Combs' sons Justin and Christian are planning to share their side of the story in the fallout from their father's federal trial with the announcement of a new docuseries slated to debut on Zeus in 2026. The two revealed the untitled documentary series with a trailer posted on social media on Sunday night. In the clip, they watched footage taken outside the courthouse where Combs' trial took place as headlines about their father flash across the screen. The trailer ends with Justin receiving a prepaid call from a New Jersey federal correctional institution, Fort Dix, where Combs is currently serving his 50-month sentence. Oh, man.
Call from Federal Correctional Institution, Fort Dix.
The alleged assault.
Do the Al B. Sure one know he Al B. Sure one? You know what I'm saying?
December 2022, while working on a yacht chartered by Diddy, Christian Combs coerced her into drinking a potentially spiked tequila shot, cornered her in a room, groped her, and attempted to force her to perform.
And it's going to be on the Zeus Network with the bad girls and all that.
Oral sex. Reported the incident to the captain, but alleged a cover-up and was later fired.
Like the OJ all over again.
Yo, it's Big Ant the spokes.
It's going to be real interesting. What 50 had to say? He said, wow, I want to see this show. I'm not sure this was a good idea at 50 Cent Nation. I don't know, man. I think it was a good idea. You might as well get some money off of it. Daddy going to be in jail regardless, whether y'all tell his story or not.
They own to tell their side of the story, their experiences, and how they view things on the Zeus Network. With 50 Cent put it up on his Instagram page, and he promoted the trailer where you look at it from the other side of it on the marketing side, but he knows it plays back into the doc that he just dropped as well with the record, and he put it up and said, wow, I want to see this show. I'm not sure this was a good idea. And he tagged at 50 Cent Action, letting it be known that this
like, damn, son, Daddy cares, I don't know what.
Really promo in itself, but he's playing that game where he knows, hey, I'm sending the traction back to the documentary that I already got out with Netflix, because this is going to be the combative side of this. And who knows what else 50 Cent got up his sleeve, but he wanted to post that up to mock it, of course. And also he's saying that
50 Cent going to try to go double Inception. He going to try to film another docu-series of the series that he had, of a series of them watching his own series back to each other.
hurt me. Now, I already went #1 with the Reckoning doc that I did. So them having this on Zeus Network coming, and I'm going to get into the write-up in just a second with everything with that. But I know it was Sean, they were both involved in different little lawsuits. One of them, I know that the one LaRon had Justin in it, but the other one had Sean. I think that was one of his own separate lawsuits that I...
Yeah, but you can't go for all those lawsuits. They were coming out the woodworks. One of them said that they grouped up on somebody, like father, like son type way.
Got dropped. I never did even go follow it up, but I know I stand firm on the one with LaRon that it was completely garbage. It got debunked because he said the girl that was in there was underage or something. Come to find out, they went and found out that that was actually his girlfriend at the time, who was of age and an adult, the girlfriend of Diddy's son. So I was like, nah, this ain't that. Now with the Zeus thing, what they saying with them doing this doc for them, Diddy's sons Justin and Christian King Combs are ready to speak out about their father's federal trial and the media turmoil surrounding Diddy since his downfall began with Cassie's bombshell lawsuit in 2023, which was settled out of court one day after it was filed. The Combs brothers appeared in a trailer for an upcoming untitled docuseries coming to Zeus Network in 2026 on Sunday, December 28th. The emotional clip finds Justin and King sitting down in a home theater as sound bites and news articles bashing their father throughout the trial are played on a loop. It comes to a close with the sons looking to take a call from Diddy while their father is behind bars. To be clear, this documentary is about giving Justin and Christian the opportunity to share their personal story. Plummer wrote, "We're not here to endorse Diddy or anyone else. As a network, we believe in giving individuals a platform to tell their own experiences."
In the fight, if he could get him and 50 in the room and fight, that would be ideal for Zeus.
Like any network that enters the documentary space. He continued, "We're simply allowing these stories to be told."
Right.
And that's the essence of what we're doing here. Thanks for understanding and for letting us bring these narratives to light. Combs' 7 children haven't spoken much since their father's arrest. King Combs teamed up with Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, to release his Never Stop EP earlier this year, which he
linked up with Diddy. With Kanye, right? Of course he would. Of course.
Both of his parents, the late Kim Porter and Diddy. Now, you remember his son even had dropped a little diss record at one point going at 50 as well. He's been a little vocal about it himself. But I tell you like this, right here where I sit, where I stand, they gonna do what they gotta do to most definitely speak out. They the man of the house now when it comes to the kids. And they pops is locked up, so they like, hey, we want to get this out. We ain't gonna just take the one-way bashing of this with
right.
50 and Netflix and them controlling the full narrative.
Right. They don't let everybody else bash him. I want to bash him too. He's my father, allegedly. Yeah, I feel for them. This got to be a tough thing. I guess they just decided when life, hands you lemons, might as well go make a daiquiri or something. I don't know if lemons go inside of daiquiris, but they sound like it because it got a Q in it. My point is, I think that, they playing a game. This whole thing is a soap opera. And King and Little Wolf, or whatever that little boy name is, Justin. If King and Justin, or Sean, I don't know all these niggas' names. If King and Justin are smart and savvy businessmen, like Diddy probably told him to do it, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Who else would it's probably burning Diddy up to know the 50's making money off his back. He was like, yo, I gotta do this myself. I got kids. Y'all get up. What is y'all doing? They laying around his house, using up all his baby oil, doing what they doing. He was like, look, man, I need y'all to get to work. Release a documentary about everything else is out. What more can you say? You're not going to make me look bad. You know what I mean? Can't look no worse than strangers' jizz all on your nipples.
Things that we feel that could be spoken more in depth, or they are completely false or incorrect. We've seen people come out and deny things from that documentary, including Diddy's mother. The state as well was saying these things are not true with the Biggie stuff and how they were portraying that. I can just say this because I wasn't there for none of this when it comes to that lawsuit with men. If you are a man, and I stand on this, I don't care who it is, if a dude does something sexual to you, and I said this from day one, if a dude does something sexual to you where you wasn't held down, forced by a group of men, or a weapon involved where they threatening to take your life or beating you or something like that in that type of time, if something happens to you one time, you don't go back unless you okay with it. And if you go back because they...
What you doing, victim shaming Lil Rod? His name Lil Rod.
In a job over your head, that means you sold your soul for a pot of gold. That means you said, hey, I'll be gay for the pay. I'll do something strange for a piece of change. Hey.
Right, kept saying he woke up, he kept going over there. Every time he went over there, he wake up sore. Just a deep soreness to his belly. From the opposite direction. Oh, man.
Other way for me to see it or process it. You're not getting touched or violated by...
Ain't nothing to process. I can't imagine exactly what he's feeling, but It can't be. It couldn't have been familiar unless it was. It couldn't have been familiar unless it was familiar. Let's say that.
And then going back no more. Now with these women, it gets a little bit different and sticky. I'll say innocent.
Right, because they use their vages. So they like, did I use my vag today? Did I use my? Because I'm trying to remember. Because it was 3 days ago, and then count, and then I had my period. I was ovulating. It's different. But a dude, somebody ran up the wrong way. It's a one-way street. You know what I mean?
Proven guilty on their sides with the sons of anything they
Somebody drove down Charles Street.
been accused of. But to me, with certain lawsuits, bro, if anything in the lawsuit is a lie, it discredits the entire lawsuit.
Facts.
That's just me, though. I'm not defending nothing else that I wasn't here for. Documentaries, people speaking their side. They want to tell their side. Here we are now. And whenever you say this, they gonna say that you're defending Diddy, you're making excuses for him. No. I have a mother. I have a grandmother. I have cousins. I have a little sister. I have nieces. I have all of that. Fam, I'm not defending nobody abusing no women or taking advantage of women sexually, drugging them, or anything of that nature. All I say is,
But the men though.
Speaking the facts.
That's what he said.
We saw about Diddy. Did anybody think that Diddy was like one a little wild and crazy? We knew this already. A dark side to Diddy.
We know it's that crazy. Come on, let's be real.
We knew what this was back in the day when we saw the Making the Band, how he was handling them. That was my first time as a younger person growing up. Like, okay, that dude a little bit different. How he handled his.
But you thought he was gonna be on this? You think it was gonna be all that? Stomping girls out and with the socks on in the hallway? Could you have foreseen that? No. I thought he was intense and a hard worker. I ain't know, you know what I mean, he wanted to do all that other stuff. I ain't know about the baby oil and the nipples and all that stuff.
And things. Throughout the years, we've seen stuff. Now, the doc puts a more magnifying glass on it when you watch that. But
Not really.
I'm just saying that doesn't mean he did everything that somebody said he did with every single lawsuit that they got filed, because it's hundreds of.
I hear what he's saying, but I don't think that discredits everything. I think, if anything, there were things that were left out of the documentary. The documentary could have went further. You see, 50 ain't put his baby mother in it or any of the shenanigans involved with her. I mean, we didn't talk about Diddy's business dealings and his, how they say he was graping on people in the boardroom,
Him and Cassie, that went down how that went down. Anybody seeing their daughter get beat on or their sister get beat on, you're not going to agree with that either. But these male sex workers and all this, they did that by choice. But
yo, so did Cassie. I hear what you're saying, Aunt, but so did Cassie. So did Cassie. She chose that. So did Daphne Joy. So did those tons of women. I'll up you another. How about this? When he come home, they will be lined up. After all of this is out, there will be so many women who want that position because of what he has to offer. So call it what you want. Some people make a decision, a firm decision. I'm telling you, man. Young Miami ain't had nothing bad to say.